my chamois.
Oh, bottom shot. I've already started recording.
Oh crap.
Okay, we said this is going to be live. I hit record, so let's just leave this in. Hi guys, we're back. This is another live portrait shoot where if we screw things up, you'll see it. Or if there's any wardrobe malfunctions, as we were talking about off camera, then of course I'll be blurring it out.
He's going to put stars everywhere. Just
and then the uncut version will be in the paid section of that nikonguy.com. Just kidding, it's all free. And just kidding. I mean, the website is free.
Oh, okay.
That was a joke. There won't be any wardrobe malfunctions because you've got all of that tape in, right? So nothing.
I don't have tape.
Okay, this could get interesting. Anyway, in this video we're going to go through and do a series of one light portraits. For those people who only have one flash, this is how you can create some interesting shots indoors. If it's, you know, at this time of year, some parts of the world are 45 degrees, some parts are minus 45. So some people don't want to go outside. Here's some shots you can create indoors, nice and easy. And we'll start off doing a simple low-key portrait. So, again, same room that we were shooting in on the last one. Big window here on the side, which is, you know, bringing light in. I'm going to guess my settings here, say at 1/200 at f4, ISO 100. I think it probably won't be totally black in the background, but let's have a look. Okay, no, so you can see the light creeping left to right there. If we go up to 5.6, almost. There's still a little graduation there from left to right. But so that means, let's go down to 1/125th actually, so we're halfway at 5.6. Okay, so just that little bit of gradation there in the background, which we can play with by doubling our shutter speed up to 1/250th or dropping it to 1/60th and bringing that ambient up. So, to start this off, let's grab a single pocket wizarded flash. Just turn off the other ones that we were using last time. So this is a $60, $80, however much, YN560 flash. Nice and cheap one, does everything you want for this kind of thing. Well, I don't know how much an umbrella costs, 10, 20, 30, $50, depending if you get a brand name one, but basically just a shoot-through umbrella and a basic stand as well. So this is as simple as you get. This is what a lot of you would own. One light, one umbrella, easy. Okay, so on this, where this kind of a shot works really well for a low-key shot. If you have someone wearing dark, as Tina is, the black will eat up the light and remain really black. Black?
Sophisticated.
It's dark black. Black. Whereas the skin is going to create a really nice, it's kind of like a window to the shot. So you can see dark hair, well you'll see it in the shot, but you're going to have this triangle of like, yeah, to the soul. They say it's the eyes. And then dark hair as well will frame it. So we're going to have a really dark background, dark shirt and everything with some texture. Can't speak.
Black.
Texture. Texture is texture and detail. So we've got black and texture. Wowza. And then just the skin tones coming up. That's the shot that I'm going to be looking for, and we're going to try and have it nice and low key. So on this one, I'm going to pop my flash to 1/4, 1/8, 16th power on the 560, 1/16th power again. It's going to depend on your flash, on your ambient, how far you are from your model. You need to go and try it. Then I'm going to pop this up. This is, you know, up from one corner is Rembrandt lighting, pretty much. Rembrandt lighting is the one, comes in from an angle, leaves a nice little triangle behind the nose. Obviously called Rembrandt lighting because it was the kind of lighting that ye olde Mr. Rembrandt used to paint with. So let's just check how they're all talking. Okay, this one's still on in the background and blinded me a little bit. I've got a green square in my eyes. Make sure these guys are both turned off. Okay, so now just you. Okay, so 1/16th power, 1/120, let's go up to 1/200th of a second at 5.6, and let's just totally have a look here. Just to get the light reading, just look straight up. The flash head's about here, so look right there. Chin up. Actually, change my mind. Eyes to me. Keep your body where it is. So you can see there, not too bad. That's about the amount of light I want in the shot, but the umbrella is spilling onto the wall. That's just the reality of umbrellas. I might do a video on it later, but I personally think, people think white shoot-through umbrellas are so simplistic and basic and kind of noob gear. So useful. They're wonderful. The only downside to them is, well, they break easily with me, but also they spill. So that's the benefit of having a softbox. It has the dark sides to send the light in a more restricted line. But here, by popping the Rogue Flash Bender on, I can just tell it, please don't send too much light off in that direction, and hopefully it will do what it's told. Again, eyes to me. Can you just flatten your hair out a little? Flat. Flat. Good. No wardrobe malfunctions. Bring this shoulder around a little bit, shoulders to me, yeah. And then just chin up a little. There you go. Chin. Actually, at the moment that your head is kind of on that angle, yeah, straight to you. Okay. So there we go. That's getting there. Nice contrasty lighting. Simple. Now, if you want to just make it really and truly edgy, take the light off. This is not the most flattering light to use a bare flash on someone. I'm going to halve the amount of power. Bring it down. Just test it. Don't look right at it. Now this is going to be a much harsher shadow and light source on her. Going to go down to her hands on this one, and you'll see there is a lot of fall off. We're not going to have even coverage everywhere, but there you can really get that contrasty light to dark, black to white, crisp shadows. So I'm shooting these in RAWs, but so I'll just output it there for you as it came from camera. Okay, and you can see we're kind of losing her left eye. I'm just checking this on screen as I talk you through it. Going in close, uber detail on the face because it is a bare light and this is a D800E, so not much you can do about that. But because we're losing the second eye, we can bring it around just a little bit, and I don't want to move it too far in front of her because then we're going to definitely get spill on the background. But we'll just have her, so follow my finger with your head, not your eyes. Turn, 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 and then level, that way, yeah, and then eyes to me. So just turning her head physically towards the light a little bit more, but keeping the eyes on us. Yeah, so that's taken away a lot of that shadow and given kind of a nicer result. So that's the one we just shot, and that's the one before. But what do you think of your posture? What would your mother say? Sit up straight and eat your vegetables.
She'd say, what are you wearing?
And you'd say, oh, shut up, Mum, it's the 90s. Actually, were you even born in the 90s?
Yes.
So again, chin a little bit that way, shoulders back. Shoulders back. Let's, arc our back, pop your booty, even though you're sitting. And hands, where do I want your hands? Put the back hand on top, yeah, just like that. Nice, nice, nice. Now nice and low. Chin up just a wee bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So there you can see the majority of the shadow is actually falling onto her neck, which will distract some people, but I think that's a better place for it than all over her face. So let's just for argument's sake, change nothing in the shot. Try not to move the Harlem. Except for, is that going to hit you? It's coming away, don't worry. Nothing except for adding the umbrella. I'm not even going to change the flash power. Let's just show you the difference that looks. So again, pop it. Pop your booty. Okay, so you can see the background has copped a lot more spill on that. It's a huge light source. Going back to the one before, much brighter highlights. The umbrella is knocking out some of the light, so let's pop it up a stop, just moving it back a couple of inches to make it about 2/3 of the stop, and try again. Okay, missed her hands on that one. Okay, just turn your head a little bit to the umbrella. Eyes to me. Chin up. There we go. Okay, one more. That's fine as you are. Okay, so that's single light. Nothing dramatic about that at all. And if we want to change the look of it, you can change the angle of the light and the axis of the light. So if we move it around to more front on, it's going to give us some spill on the background. We can, there's a definite fall off of light though. So if we have the right amount of light on her up really close, by the time it gets to the wall, it will have faded off a little bit. So let's have a look at that. Just check the balance now. So I'm going to crop your hands off this one. Okay, so there you can see the light is actually doing double duty. The spill I've taken off the gobo here is throwing light on the background, but it kind of works. It's lighting her and giving a separation light. But it's not really adding a whole heap of light to the background. If we move the light twice as far away and smash things in the process, and then put our power right up to keep her the right exposure, you'll see that the ratio between her and the wall compared to the last one is a lot different. Okay, so there, she's pretty much exposed the same. I moved it back more than double and I put it up by, I think it was 3 stops. She has pretty much stayed the same. This is what we're demoing at the Melbourne workshop as well. But the background has completely changed. Why that happens is, without getting into maths because I don't really understand it, as light leaves whatever light source, it gets broader and broader and broader and softer and softer and softer in terms of its power, not in terms of actual softness. So it gets less intense as it moves away. So when the flash is here and Tina's here, let's say that's 1 meter, and then it was 2-3 meters to the background. So that's a 1 meter to her, 3 meters to the wall, a 1:3 ratio. When the light's all the way back here, it's like a, I don't know, like a 5:7 ratio. So the light isn't going to fall off that much as it did in the last one, because the ratio extra to the background is different. Does that make sense? I hope so. Smile and nod if you're understanding. Yes? Okay, good. So there we go. Nice bright background on that one, and you will see the shadow coming in. So let's get a wide shot that shows the whole scene. Are you focused? There we go. Okay, so you can see a shadow's coming in there. You can easily shoot that out though by just not framing it in the shot. So that's good. Chin up a wee bit. Nice. Okay, pretty simple. Now,
is it still recording?
Yeah, let me check. That hasn't been 20 minutes, I hope. Good for checking though. 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's, should we do it here? Yeah, why not? Let's, I know this is a single light. No, I was going to pop in a second light in the background to show you how to create some effects, but this is specifically a single light shot. So let's just play with that a little bit more. So here I'm going to, all the light in the room is coming from this direction. There's none really coming from that other direction. So here we're going to pop it down. And I'm going to have this up quite hard. I actually want you to face your back towards this. There you go. So this is at quarter power. And I am going to grab that to try and restrict the amount that's going on the back wall. It's not going to restrict that much using an umbrella, but it's better than none. Okay. Now let's see how this light is on you. So, and then I want you to keep your back to that. So keep your shoulders level, and turn your head to look over your shoulder, shoulders back. Okay, and turn your neck as far as you can. Now,
I'll just go around.
like Chucky. Now, something to note in this kind of shot. Well, let's get the light right first. Okay, Now, actually, just it stays you are, but just let me turn your chair a little bit to there. So it's not actually perfectly back to it anymore. Let's bring you in, there we go. Okay. So there we're only picking up her chin. Can you put your hair all the way around to the back? To the back side, yeah, there you go. I'm actually going to feather this just a wee little bit more. And pretty much what I want to pick up is all of this side of her face, but leave this side in darkness. So let's try that. Just straighten it. Yep. That's pretty good. And just turn it a little bit further. There you go. Hold it. Okay. So that's the kind of look we're talking about, and it's cool that her, whatever this outfit is got the sheer back on it, because that's picking up a bit of skin tone there. Now, so this stays under 20 minutes, I'm actually going to stop this here. Obviously, there's a million different single light shots that you could go for. Next up, we're going to do some others that are single light, but they're all about restricting light. So I'll make a playlist of all of these live photo shoots. And later we're actually going to do one where Tina's the shooter and I'm the model, so...
It'll be fun.
Wait, I might even be wearing that onesie, we'll see. So thank you very much. Really simple one, guys. Spend a bit of time on it. Try different settings. It's going to vary depending on where you are and the ambient light in the room. But, you know, one light and basic equipment is no obstacle. You don't need to be using pocket wizards for this. You could just use cheap ones. I use these because they're bulletproof and I don't want to miss a shot, so up to you. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, jump over to thatnikonguide.com, get involved. We'll see you soon. And...
We didn't cut off.
Oh, yeah, did it cut off?
I don't know.
No, 3 minutes and 3 seconds. Goodbye.